question. Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Jillian Piper with Global News. Yeah. Have you had any conversations with President Trump about inviting Prime Minister Modi to the G7?
Short answer is no.
And on India, the RCMP said just last year that the Modi government is orchestrating a campaign of violence and intimidation in Canada that includes murder. Why are you inviting him to the G7, and what message does this send about your seriousness or lack of it when it comes to stopping foreign interference?
So let's put the two aspects in context. First is we are in the role, Canada is in the role of the G7 chair. And in those discussions, as agreed with our G7 colleagues, include important discussions on energy security, on digital future, critical minerals, amongst others, and partnerships actually in building infrastructure in the emerging and developing world. There are certain countries that should be at the table for those discussions, and in my capacity as G7 chair, consultation with others, some others, make those determinations. India, the fifth largest economy in the world, effectively the most populous country in the world, central to a number of those supply chains, at the heart of a number of those supply chains, so it makes sense. And in addition, bilaterally, we have now agreed, importantly, to continued law enforcement dialogue. So there's been some progress on that. It recognizes issues of accountability. I extended the invitation to Prime Minister Modi in that context, and he has accepted. Alors, il y a deux aspects de cette invitation. Premièrement, dans ma rôle comme président du G7, c'est important d'avoir les pays les plus importants pour les enjeux, y compris la sécurité d'énergie, l'intelligence artificielle, les minéraux critiques. L'Inde est au sein des chaînes d'approvisionnement de tout cela. Et l'Inde est l'économie la cinquième plus grande du monde et la plus grande population du monde. Dans un contexte bilatéral, nous sommes maintenant, et ça c'est important, nous sommes maintenant d'accord d'avoir un dialogue de renforcement de loi entre le Canada et l'Inde. Okay, that's it.
Hi, Prime Minister. Stephanie Taylor, The National Post. Do you believe Mr. Modi was involved in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar?
Well, first off, there is a legal process that is literally underway and quite advanced in Canada, and it's never appropriate to make comments in any respect with respect to those legal processes.
But with respect, if you cannot say no, why invite him here?
I gave, with respect, I gave you an answer that is appropriate to someone in my position about an ongoing legal process including which federal authorities are directly involved.
But there is a possibility?
I will give you the same answer to any legal process, and anyone who holds this office, past and future, will give the same answer to any ongoing legal process, because otherwise the individual in this office will interfere.
What is your message then to Canadians who are a bit disturbed or wondering why Mr. Modi is being invited to Canada when there is this legal process that has not cleared him and his governments of involvement in the death of a Canadian on Canadian soil?
My message is that we're a country of the rule of law. The rule of law is proceeding as it should in Canada, and I am not going to disrupt that process.
Last question.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Jeremy Sherrill, CTV News. You recently had a call with the Chinese Prime Minister as well. Do you trust China?
We have, this is the start of a process of recalibrating the relationship with China. It's very important that we reopen dialogue with Chinese authorities for several reasons, but I'll focus on a few. They are our second largest trading partner, the second largest trading partner for Canada. We have a number of trade disputes with China. Farmers across this country fishers across this country are being affected by Chinese tariffs. People across this country have been affected by fentanyl and its precursors. Those are issues I raised directly, and we spoke at length about our concerns there, and have initiated processes, including ministerial level dialogue on trade and other issues. So there are important issues with China that we need to address.